Okay, what's up? This is my current vibe coding setup. I have my notepad open and it is recording everything that I say into my microphone. If I stop for a second, it'll pop up here. There it is. And then I can take this and I can copy it, and then I can go into cursor and I can paste it, and then when I send it to cursor, where'd it go? I don't know why it didn't copy that time. Hold on, let's try again. So, bada boom, and then paste it in. There we go. So this is the stuff I'm saying in cursor, and then if I send it, then cursor's going to edit my code base. And then if I go back to my browser, this is my app, and it's being edited. And so now, if I want to change like the font of the top of it, I can say, hey, can you change the font on the top of my site to a cool, stylish style, like cursive? And then I can copy this line and go back into cursor and paste it and send. And then we'll wait for it. And it's going to change it. It's going to tell us what it's going to do. It's searching the code base because it doesn't know exactly where it is. And then it found it in the index. And let me update it with a stylish font. First I'm going to add a Google import. Okay. And then as it goes, we can apply the changes to each file, or we can apply everything right down here. It's going into another folder now, or a file, the JavaScript for the Tailwind. And it'll just keep doing this until it's done making the change that it wants to do. Finally, let me update the title in the app component. And what's nice is everything's component based in something like React, so then you could theoretically take the features and move them around to different projects as you go. And then it gives you like a summary of what it did, and I can go back in here, and now it is a to-do list in a cursive. And so then if I commit my changes, I made this little thing down here that shows the different changes to the Git repository. So if I ask it to commit the change, hey, will you please commit the change for me? And we'll copy that over and paste it in. And then that's going to take a second as well. So it's going to add the files, commit the files, and you don't have to check anything because it's just a command. But what's really cool is I set this up so it'll automatically, dynamically update this with the hash of the commit, and then the commit message. And then if I want to roll it back, I could copy this hash and then be like, hey, will you roll it back to hash? And then I can paste the hash in there, and then I can take this message and copy it and then like paste it right before the hash. And then it'll roll back the changes. So if I mess something up in my app, then it'll roll the changes back to whatever I had. So this entire to-do list app was coded, vibe coded with cursor and this notepad setup. And I can check tasks off. I can delete tasks. I can edit tasks. I can edit the name of tasks. Yeah, man, it's a task. And then I can edit the category. I can choose it from the drop down. And there might be bugs, but let's just see how we do here. We could do a new category, and we could call this vibe. And we could change the color of vibe. Have to be in the edit, and then change the color. And then there's the color picker. It's going to be green. I haven't like gone through and changed everything I want to in here, but I have spent a lot of time. Like, I can change which one's selected with my arrows, or I can click it, or there's a different style when I mouse over it. I can also delete categories in here. I haven't tested that because I'm not sure of what happens when I delete one and it's applied to other ones. But so we'll select vibe, we'll apply it. That's pretty cool. And then you can see that like this doesn't have like the same outline anymore, so that's a bug that I need to change. But like this entire thing was just all vibe coded. This is vibe coding. So anybody hating on vibe coding right now, you know, maybe don't, because like you can actually build stuff. So there you go. That's my vibe coding setup. Highly recommend it. This transcription thing was something I also coded with vibe coding. So it's just taking my microphone, and then it's running it through a thing called Vosk, and then it is outputting what Vosk gives you from the audio to the text into a text file, and then you can set it as live update in Notepad++ with this eyeball button. And then I have this add-on called npp exec, which is, this is actually running that script. And you can see, like, if I go all the way up here, well, let's turn off the update and then go all the way up here. So voice transcription, and it tells the model and everything. Vosk model small. And so that is basically a script running inside of Notepad++. And this was all made with the vibe code. So that is vibe coding, you guys. And it is, I don't want to say it's the future of coding yet, because it takes a lot of trial and error, but it is going to allow people to build things that they would not have been able to build before, which I think is really exciting. Thanks for watching. My name is Andy, and this is Andy's AI Adventures.